Steve here. Here's a little project on my 1990 Porsche 964 that I thought I'd have a go at today since it's not a bad afternoon. The 964 Porsches were the first ones to have a spoiler that automatically goes up when you get to 70 k's an hour, which is a kind of cool feature. And it all works the way it should. But what's annoying me is on my shiny red Porsche, you can see that this grille part here looks pretty yucky. I guess it's supposed to be a matte black colour, but it's more like a grey, and where people have polished the car over the years, things have been rubbed off. And anyway, it just looks, I'm not sure how you're seeing that in this light, but it just looks really messy compared to the rest of the car, maybe on that angle. So I figured what I will do is pull that out and then repaint it matte black and put it back in again. So here we go. Override the spoiler to make it go up when the car's not running, so we'll just do that now. I'll do it through the back window so you can see it coming up. Okay, it's done. Just turn the ignition off. Yes, we know the door's open. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so there is the spoiler in the deployed position. Let's just have a look here. There you go. So that's in the deployed position. So you can see there's quite a few components to all of this. Got a base part here and a top part there, and there's also a little curtain that sits in underneath there as well. So this is the part we want to take out, just this grill here. So let's see about how we're going to. Looks to me like the simplest thing to do is take off these hex nuts on the end here. Seems to be two there and not much else attaching it. And got the curtain that sits up under there, but that shouldn't be a hassle. Have a look on this side. Yeah, same thing. Just looks like a couple of bolts holding it on. Okay, so we're going to have a go at undoing that and see what happens. So did I mention how much I hate hex screws? God, I hate them. It's got to be the world's dumbest invention, seriously. And look at this. German engineering. So where the, let me just focus on that. Where the hex screw hits there, it's actually a little bit above the panel. So if I put the hex screw in this way, it's going to hit. So that, and take the paint off. What a turd of an idea. So what I'm going to have to do is get my my hex key and cut half of this end off so that I can get it in without scratching the paint. Oh, well, that just put another half an hour on the job, so let me do that and I'll come back to you. So I ended up getting lazy and just putting a bit of tape there so I don't scratch the paint. And of course put a sheet here. I don't particularly want the spoiler sliding down the back of the car. So I've got one bolt out now, just the front one to go, and obviously when they take that off, the whole thing's going to come off. And you can just see that front one in there. Okay, so I've just popped the spoiler curtain off there. It was just a matter of getting a screwdriver and just levering it off the bottom, and it's dropped down. So now that that's done, I should be able to, there we go, take the spoiler off. So I'll just show you that down there for a minute. I'll just show you that spoiler curtain. So that's it there, just a bit of plastic that attaches onto the bottom of the spoiler itself. Alright, so now we've got our spoiler out. This black plastic piece is recessed into the back wing, as you can see, like that. Now, I'm not real sure how to get that out of there. I've done a bit of research, and for the most part people say that it's glued in. Now because this deck lid is plastic, I'm not going to be able to get a screwdriver in here and lever it out, or I really don't want to risk that, because if I do I'm almost certainly going to break this, which would kind of wreck my day. So as much as I hate painting things when I've got to mask stuff up, I really think that's going to be my best option right now, is to scrub all this clean, dry it all off, and mask up all the red so I can paint it. I think that's probably preferable to try to wedge this stuff out. I just, yeah, I'm not going to try that. I think that's going to snap for sure. Okay, well, so this stuff here is called oomph, and I love it. Use it for everything. This is the best degreaser you can buy. I just get it at Bunnings, buy it in a 4-litre container, and it lasts you forever. Well, not forever, but for a long time anyway. It's cheap enough. And I've tried a lot of degreasers, but this stuff is just great, and it's good for the environment. It's you can wash it down the sink and not worry about killing too many frogs, so that's got to be a good thing. Alright, so we're going to degrease all of this, let it soak for a while, pinch that out of the kitchen, so I better replace that or the missus is going to kill me, and go from there. Be afraid to work all that degreaser in there, because the last thing we want is the paint not sticking. Yeah, just work it all in. So I've degreased it and I've just rinsed it off. Just taking the opportunity to clean the patio roller wet to dry. Got to reuse it. Okay. Compressor's off. It's a bit quieter now. So that's all dried off. You can see it's still all pretty crappy. So because we can't get this centerpiece out, I'm going to get some masking tape and mask it all up. Yay, fun job. Alright, we'll come back. In case you're wondering too, the old Icy-Pole stick is a great job. You just put that in like that, push it up underneath, so saves you trying to bend your finger around. So she's all masked up front, and I decided to do the back as well because I'll probably just blow a coat of paint over this back part. So, time to go get some matte black. I'm just going to use this. I've also had a bit of a change of heart. I think I'm going to use gloss black rather than matte black, and the reason is just having a look at the rest of the car, and all the bits of metal trim there are like a satin black there, and I'm just thinking that the matte black might look a bit dumb, so I'll go with the gloss black. If I had a satin, maybe I'd use that. I don't know. Anyway, I can always repaint it. So, see it's all spraying. A couple of light coats rather than one big heavy one. To spray both sides. Give the spoiler curtain a clean. Can't do it and photograph at the same time. Just using a bit of arm roll and a rag. So I've left this dry overnight, and just taken the masking tape off. It's yeah, come up pretty good. So first thing we need to do now, of course, is to bolt it all back on again. So let's do that. The bolts to put back in again. I'm going to put a bit of this stuff on here, just like Loctite type stuff, just on the thread of the bolt, only a little bit. This just helps it not come undone during the vibration. So like most things that you put back together, it's always good just to locate these things finger tight first, and get all 4 of them in, 2 on this side, and then with the 2 on this side as well, up under there. Get them in finger tight, and then we're going to just check it for a line. Got those Allen K bolts done back up tight again. with the thread tape on there. So all we've got to do now is put our spoiler curtain back on again. So to do that, that's going to actually clip to the bottom part under here. And usually the best way to do this that I've found is to just lower the spoiler down a little bit so that the spoiler curtain isn't tight, and then we should be able to just clip it on. I found the best way to do this is stick your hand through here. Not sure if you can get that on camera or not. There's my hand. And I'm just pressing the top of the spoiler curtain all the way along, back onto the back there. Keep going until you can see, hopefully, under there, the spoiler curtain is level all the way along with the back. Just along there. Alright, let's test its operation. All good. There she is back in the down position. I'll give the edges a bit of a polish once that black paint's completely dry, but just my personal opinion, I think that looks heaps better than it did before. Now at least we've got a consistent shine to the car. And just a quick easy job. I think it makes a bit of difference. Anyway, there you go.